got to do is just move these over. What's the best way to do that? This is probably why they stack them up in pyramids, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, I just want to start this off by saying thank you, God, for a beautiful day. Thank you, Lord, for Ali, for hooking it up. All right, we got to get rid of these two bad balls first because they got holes and cracks in them. What are we going to do today? You might be asking yourself. And I would tell you, I don't know. But what I do know is that I'm working on a new kind of swing. I'll grab my driver just so you can see it a little bit better. So I had a video that came out a little while ago about me struggling to keep my arms connected. So I would take it back like this, and then I'd have my chest turned, and then my arms would come up by themselves. It would look like this, and then go through, which I had a lot of success, but it just looked weird to me. When my friend Jake pointed it out, I was like, I can't get rid of this thought now. So I noticed a couple things. One, everybody hinges their wrists a lot earlier in the swing. I was pretty flat like this until about here. Then I got hinge. But all the pros and all the scratch people and players that I watched, they all hinge their wrists like right here. Before they even get to their waist, the club is already up. And then all they're doing is just turning with their chest and then dropping it in. So that was the first thing I noticed, was that wrist is coming in early and it's just sinking into their chest. And the second thing I noticed, what was the second thing I noticed? I was going somewhere with that, but now I can't remember. So before I did all the arm changes, this is what my driver swing looked like. And it works amazing. I mean, that's a straight little draw ball, about 270, 280-ish, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sorry for this wind, by the way. Another thing I noticed was that even when I hit it good, they were all super low. Like, I can't really get this one up in the air. And I'm missing it off the toe a lot. I'm not a fan of that. I hate hitting the ball off the toe. It's like probably more annoying to me than chunking it. Anyways, now you know what I'm working on. It's disgusting. See, there you go. That was hitting the middle. It's not a fan of how low it is. What I need to work on is actually dialing in my wedges a little bit. Hopefully work on that right now. We're just gonna hit a bunch of shots and here we go. I don't know why it's happening. What is that? Oh, that's why I'm out here, I guess. I think I've got this figured out. Taking it a little more inside, really just kind of sink it into my shoulder a little bit more. Okay, I also noticed that on my follow through, my right foot goes like wonky over there on like so many of my shots. So like I'll finish and my foot will be like that, and it feels so weird. Trying to also think about not doing that so much. That's pretty. Oh, that was the best strike all day. All right, let's do one final 60. So good. Best shot all day. I got 56 here. Just gonna take some fuller swings with this one. Well, that's right at it. Oh my goodness, go in. Woo! Dude, I'm sniping these shots right now. Full swing here, 56. I might hit the flag stick. My divot line is starting to look kind of weird, so I'm gonna start over and hopefully try to straighten it out. 52 here. Just some smooth swings to start. Man, I'm really hitting these close. Final 52 here. The A wedge. A wedge, pitching wedge, 9-iron, 8-iron. I'm pretty confident with, so I might do like a couple little baby swings, but we're pretty much ready to go with these. All right, I can't hit one better than that. Time for the peach. The peachy weech. The peachy weech. The peachy weech. Give me a little water break. Tasty. It's time for the peach. I feel like when you hit balls with no divot, it's not as satisfying. It's just not as satisfying when you don't hit a ball. Never mind. It's always so much more satisfying when you hit a ball with a divot. I didn't like how that sounded either. Man, I'm 0 for 4 or something. It's not very satisfying when you don't take a divot after the ball. It's fine. All right, I'm aiming for that black flag out there in the distance. Oh man, that ball is dropping fast. Holy range ball. That's all right. I don't think that this is the right club for that flag, distance-wise. Oh, absolutely not. That's 165. Nope, that's toe block is what that is. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I'm really trying to implement that early wrist hinge and sinking it into that right shoulder. I just keep hitting it off the toe. Oh, well, did you look at that? Time for the 9-iron. Holy pure 9-iron. Oh, there's your divot. I was trying so hard to take a divot right there. Goal accomplished. That was a pure strike. All right, that's pure. Holy mustard. All right, let's get this 8-iron happening here. Little knockdown 8. Should probably start practicing those shots, to be honest. Holy Heisman. That went to the red flag. 190. That almost carried 190. That's an 8-iron, y'all. Man, this 7-iron is about to go 200 easy. This divot pattern is looking kind of weird, but I've seen ones that aren't connected at all, so. There it is. That's the shot I was trying to do. Oh yeah. Got the inner Mac Boucher here. Look at that. Oh, this is so cool. All right, let's hit some normal 7-irons though. See, then it comes out low. Trying to finish high too, but directional wise where I want. But what if I have to carry water, you know? And that's taking a good divot and it's still just so low. I don't understand. I mean, it went through the range. That's like over 200 yards with a 7-iron. Y'all ain't ready for my 6. Ow, mama. I really need those same length clubs, bro, for real. One more. Nowhere near where I was aiming. Classic. And look at that. Pured little draw. I'm taking the right divot. It's just now for some reason you're supposed to put the ball further towards your front foot for the long irons, but I'm having the same swing every time. So naturally it's going to chunk because that's the bottom of my swing where the ball is. So that's where I'm hitting down on it. And there it is. Let's tee this one up. I feel like I oftentimes come across like 210, 215 par 3s. That's when I hit my 5-iron. So between that green and black flag is where the pin is. Got to go through that or else I die. Doesn't matter. Oh, the 4-iron. What used to be my go-to club slowly became my worst enemy. Although there's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, that was pure. But it's low and just low-key kind of a duck hook. Oh, no. Well, there's a tee. So that's God telling me I'm supposed to tee it up. All right, let's focus on this one. Holy pure. Oh my gosh, that would have gone in the hole. That might have been the best swing all day. I think it's time for a water break. I'll load a bunch. There we go. Let's do this 7-wood. I love this 7-wood. Let's hit a couple of these off the deck, and then we'll tee them up a little bit. Typically the same distance as my 4-iron, it's just a little higher. Okay, a little higher. Oh, and there it is, boys. Let's tee a boy up here. Thank you. Good grief, bro. So aside from my driver, this hybrid is the longest I got in my bag. It's about 240, 250, but it is very inconsistent. Although that was perfect. All right, put a little oomph into it. Getting that draw. One more. Finger's starting to get blistered. Maybe it was where I aimed and I just didn't line up well. That is a common problem for me, I'll tell you that much. Back to big boy now, Mr. D. River. The thing about hitting driver right now is that there's people over there and my driver will easily clear that hill, so I'm definitely going to be aiming a little more right once I start full swinging. Nice and smooth, don't got to do anything crazy. That smooth swing carried up halfway of that hill. Started getting closer towards them, so we really got to be careful here. Don't know if I could hit that much better, to be honest with you. Mamma mia, that went so far. And I'm not even swinging hard, which is crazy. Right down center lane. Okay, so one last video. Every club gets one ball. If I chunk it, top it, whatever, it doesn't matter. You're moving on regardless. So one ball per club. Here we go, starting with the 60. 56. 52. On to the A wedge here. Go and be clean, as Jesus says. But I'm talking to my golf clubs and not a person. Okay, pitching wedge here. All right, Mr. 9-iron. No! Chunked it and off the toe. All right, I can't end off my 9-iron with that, so I'm gonna hit this extra one up here. There we go. 8-iron. Onto the 7-iron. Oh my gosh, hit the pin. Oh! I just stuck that to like a foot of the red pin in the back, which is like 190. Was I aiming for that? Kind of. As soon as it took off, that's where I was aiming. I'll tell you that much. 6-iron. Oh well. I had a lot of trouble with the 6-iron today, so I'm not surprised, to be honest. 5-iron. Come on, boy. Man, my fingers are starting to hurt a wee bit. No. Whatever. All right, 4-iron. Don't let me down, boy. I guess for all the ones that I'm hitting bad, I'm gonna come up here and hit the second one. Yep. Doesn't matter. 7 wood. All right, hybrid. I expected to be the tricky one today, but you were actually low-key kind of solid. Oh yeah, and you remain solid. Last ball I got. All right, Mr. Driver. You are the last swing of the day. Make it count, eh? I think I shall do a nice smooth one. Oh, what a shot to end the day on. Actually, why don't we end it on this? This would be kind of funny. I wonder what will happen. All right, boys, make your guesses. Did you hear that? That was actually kind of cool. Oh my goodness, I've never heard that sound before. Look at where I hit that last ball. Oh, I love that. Woo. What a beautiful day the Lord hath made. Thank you all for joining me on today's range session. That was pretty dope. Look at that little divot pile. That's not too bad. We didn't hit any flag sticks. We didn't make any on the range. But that's all right. What we did make is progress on the swing. Whether you can see it now or you can't, progress is there, and I feel it everywhere, especially my fingers. Oh my gosh, I might have such huge blisters tomorrow. But anyways, thanks for joining me. I will see you next time.